Invite friends. Sending the invitation.
Yeah, let's go now.
Okay, cool. Let's go to YouTube. Your channel.
Select spectate as well.
Yeah. Okay. And then YouTube on my phone. Okay, let's just check the list now. So me and you spectating. Biffa came third last year. Diogo, haven't seen him race yet. NFS, haven't seen him race. The player came second. Foot, haven't seen him race. Hobbit, I know he's in. I know he's one of Shim's friends. He's in Shim's team. Denmark, I know he's very fast. Pure Jackson, champion of last year. Chandler, champion of Division 2. Oh, how many people are we missing? Oh, there's quite a few drivers missing.
Still got 5 minutes.
Yeah. Patrick Olejars. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. 6 viewers right now. Hope everyone... Brian has subscribed. You know, you're a big man, Brian, you know. Alright. I actually want to see who's on each other's team. So, in the Mercedes, my home team, we have Temp. And I'm not even going to try saying that guy's last name. Shiborza? I'm going to call him Foot. Alright, yeah. Unfortunate you had Foot in the beginning of your name, so anyway. So FIFA Ultimate Team is his teammate. George Gamer, he's one of the team principals for the Euro. Oh, Patrick is Foot.
Oh, nice.
Yo, what do you want me to call you? Cause I can't pronounce your last name. I ain't gonna lie. Max Verstappen. Guess what?
My guess is Siborza or something similar.
It's like Shiborza or Shiborza.
Yeah.
Brian Vandenberg is very lucky to have Max Verstappen as his teammate. Unbelievable scenes. Diogo and Lando Norris. Mauricio. Yo, you guys have mad names. I love it. Biffa and Starp. Also has foot in his name. Portuguese duo. Clive Adams. Turnable F1 underscore 7. Turnable F1. Did he drive yesterday? Turnable? Tunable?
I've seen. Yeah, I think he did. I saw the name. I recognize.
Look, I remember you saying the name yesterday.
Yeah, because I thought it disconnected or something like that.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. No pressure. We had some good reviews of our streaming or commentating yesterday. Hopefully, can bring the same amount of energy. Hobbit and Lance Stroll. Oh, Jackson, and obviously one to look out for today. My driver in the Euro Series. I'm gonna gas him so much this stream. I cannot wait. Denmark, very, very good driver. Chandler and the player. Ooh, that's actually such a good team, you know. Chandler, the winner of Division 2, under some circumstances that, you know, I don't want to go into, but, you know, but he did clinch the title on the last day. He got a little bit cocky towards the end, not gonna lie, Chandler. If you're listening and you're watching, you got a little bit cocky. Ooh, you start last in the grid. Almost didn't work out for you, but here you are, nevertheless, with your teammate, the player. Both of you, well, the player came second last year, Chandler came first. Must be a very big duo for Williams Racing. Cannot wait for us to start in 2 minutes. Has anybody else joined since?
Woomax won for Haas.
Oh, Woomax, another driver in the Euro Series. Where is this big man? Yeah, Woomax.
Pepe joined.
Pepe, 60 hertz. Get yourself a 24 hertz monitor, my guy.
What? 24 hertz?
240 is one man. Oh. I swear, isn't Darjak and Death Breath supposed to be racing?
They're not currently in.
Well, we're missing 3 drivers. The Hobbit missing a teammate, Diogo missing a teammate, and so is Brian Vandenberg. Bro, Brian, if you're still here, why don't you want to be driver 1? Who's taking Max Verstappen's seat? It's 10 PM, so
We're missing one more driver.
who they joined? No, we're still missing 3 drivers. One
drivers.
from Racing Point, McLaren, and Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing. Okay, we're 1 minute over time. Let's go. I think we're still waiting for the drivers.
I'm assuming so.
Wow, we don't get this much on organization from Division 2, just saying. Oh, Brian just left. Oh, and he's back. I'm actually quite excited to see the times compared to, like, because obviously we had Division 3 who had, what was it, a
Alfie was,
1:15.5.
Yeah.
Then in Division 2 we had a 1:14.7 or 1:14.8, something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe a 1:14.9 even, but high 1:14s. I want to see how the pace compares.
I think it was Noodle, right? Noodle had the fastest lap.
No, yeah, Noodles, yeah, Noodle, Renza, and somebody else, I can't remember.
Shakes.
Shakes, yes, that guy. I think Shakes has been kicked. Because of dirty driving. Him or Brad. Remember Brad, the guy who left the stream? Madness. Okay. So, Darjak didn't race yesterday and he didn't race today. And Death Breath didn't race yesterday and he hasn't raced today. Death Breath is the Red Bull driver, I think. He's just not here today, or maybe he's running late. And we are loading in.
Yes, we are.
Oh. Ooh, the temperature, the weather looks a bit sus. Spectator menu, let's go to, we'll go fastest lap. The tires fitted. I want this enabled. Lap data on. Full map. Okay, we have the McLaren and Diogo 09. We're gonna just call him Diogo. Gone out first. Hobbit stays in. Jackson stays in. DJ stays in. Biffa out as well. DJ Carlos? I'm gonna call you DJ on the medium tires, also with Denmark on the medium. Three people on their out lap right now, 4 people.
4 people now, yep.
A lot of warming the tires going on. This is a lot, so you can tell the difference between Division 3, Division 2 and Division 1. Automatically everyone in Division 1 warming their tires, wiggling their steering wheels left and right. Who's out first?
I think Diogo.
I think he let somebody overtake him.
And it might be, was it Denmark?
Nah, he's first. No, there's somebody ahead of him. I think it's the Mercedes.
I think it might.
Yes, the Mercedes.
Is it
Temp.
Denmark?
No, Temp.
Oh, right.
Temp out on the first lap of the day in the Mercedes. Let's see how he does. Goes out wide on the first corner. Somebody coming out in front of him. Let's see if any sportsmanship. Does he let him pass it nice and easy? You know, Division 1 drivers expected to do this part very, very smoothly. Biff on his lap as well. Brian on his lap. Diogo on his lap as well. He gets by quite easily. Not really riding the curbs as much as you'd like. maybe losing a few milliseconds on that. Goes a lot on the curve there, nice and narrow into the last couple of turns. Very smooth into the stadium. Nice wide on the finish to see his lap. A 1:14.6, already the fastest time of the weekend. Who can follow that? Diogo coming in for his lesson. A 1:15.8. Brian coming in to finish as well. He's going very close to the edge with a 1:15.5 as well. Now I'm just focusing on Pure G Jackson, or I'm just going to call him Jackson for the rest of this.
Denmark with a 1:16.
He is on mediums as well. So, you know, if he can keep in the top 10 in mediums, he's done very well. But I'm looking at Jackson right now, the champion of Division 1 last year. Can he put an impressive lap? Come around here in the last U-turn. He goes on the curb, goes right down the middle, and Pure G Jackson a 1:14.1. That is my driver, pulling in a very, very strong lap.
It's actually amazing the differences between the divisions. These guys are rapid.
Yeah, these guys are already. This is just their first lap out. The two medium tires on the 116s. Maybe they do come out on softs later. The player yet to fit in lap. Chandler, the two Williams finishing. Chandler in 8th place in his first qualifying in the testing. How about his teammate in the player? Oh, he gets a little bit of lockup. Will that cost him anything? Ooh, the player in 14th place in the medium tires. Yeah, I don't think the two Williams drivers will be very happy. I definitely think Chandler can give a little extra push. Maybe go out for one more stint. Maybe on some newer soft tires. Looks like Biffa might be doing another lap. No, he's just cutting the corners. Just to get into the pits. So he can get out for another lap as soon as possible. The Mauricio is on his second lap on his softs. I'm not sure if he's going in or not. He doesn't look like he's running out of fuel. I'm not sure if he's going to stay out on this. Maybe he'll cut across the track. Brian on his outlap again. Temp on his outlap again. Yeah, he's going to go pit.
Mauricio's going in.
Very, very 5/10 quicker than anyone else on the grid. Pure Jackson. Unbelievable race from you.
It looks like Temp might be trying to beat that.
Yeah, but catching 5/10s. I told you he didn't look quite smooth on this on the middle sector here.
The current top 4 is out on their outlaps.
Yep, they're obviously going to push for the podium places early on. The thing is, like, the good thing about the Mexico track is that it's a very long. I think it was 600 meters or something like that. On the first stint. Oh, Temp allows Brian to finish his lap. Does Brian do any better than he did before? But he's on his outlap, it says, so you just let him go. Temp has started his fast lap and he's gone.
cars ahead of him.
Yep, yellow flags pulled out straight away. A bit of lockup on his front right tire. Ooh. Oh, he gets a little spin. That has ruined his lap. Straight away, slowing down the gears. Gonna save his tires, save his fuel. Maybe go out for a faster lap later on. Here we go. Pierre Jackson. Watch this greatness. A 14-1 in his first lap. Let's see what he does in a second. Can he beat his time? Very smooth in the first couple of turns. Gets that DRS on. Yes, this is the confidence of a Division 1 champion right here. Right, using every bit of the curve that you could possibly get. Pushing his car to the limits of the track is exactly what you expect in Division 1 drivers. Very smooth around this turning. The car ahead of him warming up his tires. Does he move out the way? It's Hobbit. He gets out the way as fast as he can. Using every centimeter of that curb. Never mind.
What? I mean,
maybe he's going for another one after this.
That's one way to do it.
I mean, I didn't know that was part of the rules. Ooh. I think he's gonna go for another lap. No, made me commentate over that, and he goes. I think he might have been blocked off by, or thought he was blocked off.
Looks like
by the Hobbit. I'm gonna look at the player who did. He's on his soft tires. He moved. He lock up on the front right tire. Did come second place last year. You see the difference? Oh, another lock up on the front left. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Biffa does take second place away from Temp though.
But Temp is trying again and he's looking really good.
Let's find out on his timed lap. Can he get that second place or potentially beat Pierre Jackson's time? Using the full curb of this turn. Out wide. Does he go in now or does he go out wide again? He's going into the pits. Doesn't want it. Here we go back to the player. Does the player get any better time on the soft tires? Can he do it? He comes a bit wide. Oh, he gets P3! Much better than his medium tires time. Great lap from him. There we go. Pierre Jackson, Biffa, and the player. The top three of last year's championship is here now. In the top three again. Showing that they're not budging. Showing them why they were the top three last year. And this is just testing. It'll be very interesting to see what they do in this race. Can't wait to see this battle. Umac's letting somebody go. He's let Mauricio go. Mauricio's going, using the full curb of each turn. Done very well to get no over and understeer into those turns. Now here's can make or break your 10th of your time. If you could do this U-turn perfectly, it can help you out massively in this race. Very smooth by him. Rides the curb. Does he go here? Very smooth so far. Let's see where can he improve on his time. Maurizio P5 goes into P4, takes Tip out of the top 4 with a 1:14.6. Honestly, some of these...
Temp is out on his outlap again.
Again?
Yes,
oh, on another fresh set of softs as well. Again, lock up on the front left. He's had a lot of that in the Mercedes. So Basic Point gets out the way. That's Hobbit again. I think DJ Carls is doing a... DJ Carls? Didn't look like DJ, mate. DJ on the fast lap as well. In 6th place. Can he knock Temp out as well?
Temp is making his own track.
Is he? He's going his out lap, so they're just trying to get in as quick as they can. Out wide. I don't think he's gonna... Is he gonna go into the pits?
I'm not sure.
I'm commentating people going into the pits.
No, he's going for his time now.
Who, Temp?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all eyes on Temp. First to set a time, still in 5th place. What can he do now?
To get his 2nd or 1st position, probably. I assume anyway.
Can he dethrone any of the top 3 who were here before? Pure Jackson and P1, very familiar to him last season. Biff and the player, both again top 3 players and drivers in this server. Can Temp battle them? He only needs to take away a 10th off his time. Front left lock up on his Mercedes. Very smooth. Using the full curb on this time. Oh, he's gone off the track! Oh, maybe he's pushed it just 1 inch too far. I think he just has to concede unless he can get in the pits and get out quick enough. But I think 5th place is what he has to settle for. As we see Diogo coming past him. You know, I'm quite surprised Chandler, I don't think he'll be very happy in 12th place. Maybe if he can come out again. You know, I said a lot about Adam Burns yesterday, being a champion of Division 3, coming up to Division 2, looking quite comfortable with the pace. You know, Chandler coming up as a Division 2 champion, maybe he can push the top 3 as well. Because I know he definitely won't be happy with just that, with a 1:15.3.
Biff looking to improve his time, I'm thinking.
Who?
Biff.
Biffa.
Bit of contact with the wall, goes into the pit.
Okay. The player comes out for a final lap. They only have one. They probably have enough time now for one more lap.
Pure G Jackson improves to 1:13.
A 1:13.7 from Pure Jackson. That is the first time we've seen this weekend a person get into the 1:13s, and I think that's a whole second better than anybody else we've seen this weekend. And boy, I cannot tell you how horny I am to have this guy in my team in the Euro Series, because this guy is mad. I'm so happy, very surprised that he was 3rd pick and my first choice. Unbelievable racing from you, sir. If you are here, honestly, unbelievable racing from you.
How fast he finished this lap.
Man, he was so quick I didn't even see him go out for that outlap. Here's the player on his outlap coming through as well. We'll go back to him. I saw McLaren go absolutely rapid. Is that Diogo again? It is.
Yeah, Diogo trying to improve on his position.
I'm very surprised Chandler hasn't come out again. He's done. I think, yeah, then we see a Ferrari and an Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo? No, AlphaTauri. A few cars starting to come out again. As we look at the player do his lap now, he's on the first straight under the Petronas billboard into the first turn. He gets a bit of lockup on the front right. The temperatures must be mad. Pure Jackson retired from the session. He's like, I'm done here, don't need to do any more. Now, whoa, the player slows down massively. Maybe slowing down to get a last lap in.
Diego coming in, let's see if he improves on his time.
Diogo finishing. I think it's his fast lap now.
No, he just finished.
Mad. I'm very surprised with a few of the strategies from the guys here. Obviously it's just testing, but Chandler on his outlap now with a 1:17 left. Staying behind the player, his teammate, maybe gets a nice toe. Allowing people to get past on the fast lap.
Pepe just improved to 2nd place.
Pepe, 60 hertz, my guy.
1:14.1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tunable says, that's an insane mega lap from Jackson. Well done. Honestly, a 1:13.7. If there was a Premiership division just for Jackson, I think he'll be promoted to it, because that is an unbelievable lap from him. Of 1:14.1 from Pepe as well is nothing to look down on as well. 2nd best time we've seen in this weekend. And here goes Chandler, Division 2 champion. Let's see what he can do. Gets on the curb in the first turn. No lockup. Very smooth into that chicane. Gets that DRS on very quickly. Let's see how much curve he gets on this turn as well. Following the similar route as Jackson did earlier to get a 113.7. Very smooth driving from Chandler so far. Faultless is a word I can describe this lap is right now. Faultless. Let's see if I don't jinx it. No commentator's curse. Uses the curve perfectly there. Oh, gets a bit of losing the back end just slightly. How many tenths is that going to cost him? He's looking for a top 10 finish at least. Let's see how far he goes. Right on down the inside, cutting off a few tenths. Chandler P8. You know, I think he'd be quite happy with that. Did lose the back end of his car slightly in the middle sector, but 2 tenths off of temp, and Mauricio as well. You know, nothing. This is just testing, and there's something, maybe some minor improvements he can go on, but very, very good lap overall. Yesterday's Division 2 had 3 drivers in the 114s, and we have 9 drivers here in the 114s, and 3 just being out in a few hundredths of a second. This is going to be a very, very quick race. I think that's everybody. Yep. Now we just wait for the game to take us into the race, and then we're ready to go.
Do you know what the fastest time trial lap is for this track?
If I had that knowledge, I'd be commentating on the actual F1. I'll actually Google it.
Like, I mean in the game, not in real life.
Fuck knows, to be honest. F1 time trial records. Let's find out. Or Mexico. To be fair, I'm looking at people posting on Reddit and stuff, and it's like, my fast time is a 1:14.8. Well, Jackson shits on your son, so stop posting your time. Oh, it's raining!
Imagine... Oh, this will be interesting.
That means no DRS, no need for a pit stop. It's just pure racing skill. Can you push your car to the absolute limits without losing the front or back end and spinning out? Will we get a safety car? Probably. You know, maybe somebody will push and dive into one corner and hit somebody. That first turning was very scary for a lot of people, especially in the front, because you just gotta hope that people behind you gotta brake as well. Okay, I think this is the formation lap. Oh. No, I think this is just the race. No formation lap for the Div 1, and Pure Jackson gets away very well. Here we have Pepe very close behind, a yellow sector 1 already. Do we see some damage flying about as well? Temp down 2 places. DJ down 5. Denmark down 5.
Diego sliding a little bit.
Yeah, are they still on the
Still
compound?
sliding.
They're on soft tires. They haven't gone into the intermediates. They're still on the normal compound tire, and the player is spun out. Very unfortunate for him.
Diego spinning out as well.
What is happening? A lot of the drivers struggling in the rain. Maybe soon they'll pit for the other compound. Very slow around each turning now. It's a safety car already. Before the end of lap 1, safety car immediately. Looking at the predicted pit stop strategy, it doesn't say anything about going into intermediates. Maybe a 2 soft stint and a medium towards the end, or maybe a soft to hard tire compound. We'll see what they go in the testing.
Jackson currently with the fastest lap, 1:31.5.
Yep. Brian with a 10 place gain, and also I'm gonna call you Patrick because I'm not saying that last name. Patrick with the 12 places gained as well.
Pepe and Biffa already going into the pit.
Yeah, Biffa in the pit as well.
I imagine with the safety car, many people will pit. Yes. Chandler
staying out. Nobody pitting so far. In the top 10. Oh, they pit him. Yeah. Let me check there. You've got the interval tires. No penalty so far, a record compared to Division 2, who got penalties every other lap. Let me check the race director, see who's pit stops. We've had Pepe pit from softs to mediums, Biffa from softs to mediums, Temp from softs to mediums, Mauricio from softs to softs, Star onto the mediums, Hobbit from mediums to softs, Denmark to softs, the player and NFS to softs as well. I'm very surprised to see a lot of people aren't pitting in the first lap, because obviously Div 3, Div 2 we saw people pit straight away as soon as we saw the safety car. Chandler up into P2 now. Mumax in 3rd. George has pitted. George pitted for the soft tire as well. You know, these are Div 1 drivers. They'll be very good at maintaining their tires.
Patrick's had a gain of 13 places.
You know, that's actually incredible driving from him. 13 places. Then we start 17th. Mad. So for nothing we need to commentate on so far. Safety card early, a few spins. I didn't really get to see Patrick's 13 place lead. Came out of nowhere. Safety car probably had a say in it as well. Oh, he's losing the back end of his car, struggling to warm his tires. The good thing about the safety cars is, like, people like the player who's currently 17th, and the safety car is going in this lap. I want to see how good he gets away and how many places he gets up on that first straight. Second place driver from last season. Let's see what he can do.
Georgie Jackson just slowing it down a little bit.
Yep, it's his job now to set the pace. Let's see if he gets a really fast start.
Uses his back end a little bit.
Oh, he's spinning out a little bit. He doesn't get it. He's out the race.
That is unfortunate.
Damage Chandler moves up. It's a P1. Very unfortunate for Jackson, maybe struggling to get his tires heated, but he loses the back end and can't get the car straight enough. He will be absolutely fuming. The only person in the weekend to get a 113.
Better contact. Brian's going off the track.
There we go. Brian's out as well. A lot of the Div 1 drivers struggling on this the wet surface of Mexico.
Brian had a little contact with DJ Carles.
And
they're off the track. He's all over the place.
10-second time penalty for DJ. No safety car, no VSC either. We have
3-second penalty to Temp.
Here it comes now as the rain gets heavier and the track isn't getting dry anytime soon. We start see people moving off the track a little bit, getting more and more time penalties. There we have Patrick in second place, gaining 15 places from the start of the race. Just chasing Chandler, who's now in P1.
DJ spinning a little bit into the turn. There's a bit of contact.
He moves off slowly, rejoins safely. Fastest lap for Chandler. With a 127, almost dead.
Temp fighting for P6. They're side by side. Temp takes P6. And he spins out.
The Mercedes spins out.
Mauricio. Oh, there's a bit of a pile up. Oh, wow.
What is going on?
Div 1 struggling with the weather conditions.
DJ gets a 5-second penalty for a severe collision. Diogo in last place, dropping down 1.
5 laps in and DJ's already on 15-second penalties.
DJ, unbelievable from you, mate. Another 5-second penalty for DJ for cutting corners. Now we have Chandler in a little bit of a comfortable lead in the rain, no DRS. So does Patrick now just try to see what the strategy is? It depends on Chandler. Let's see who blinks first. Where does he go? Does he follow Chandler in? Does he try going for the undercut and overcut? Let's find out.
Temp's tires locking up into the last U-turn.
Now the race is spread out quite a bit. The two closest races are first and second, and we have Denmark being chased down by Maurizio. But there again, there is no DRS in the rain. Temp gets a time penalty as well. Patrick pushing Chandler to the edges of every corner. Maybe he needs to think about being a little bit more patient, but we'll find out. He has gained 2 tenths, and he's slowly gaining on him on the straights as well. Hallbeck gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now Patrick is getting so close. Chandler slowly losing the back end. People need to be careful on the throttle. You can't go into with very high throttle. You're going to lose the back end. Patrick takes a very good line. Very careful around the corners on gear 6, and then he goes for the overtake on the inside.
He gets it.
He gets a very clean overtake. Overshoots at the end. Can Chandler take advantage? On the outside, they're going side by side into the chicane, into the stadium, and Patrick goes 16 positions up from the beginning of the race. Unbelievable racing from him. Mercedes are having a very good weekend with podiums in every single division so far. Mauricio with the fastest lap of the race so far, catching Denmark. Oh, there is DRS in the rain. Oh, never mind. I am chatting absolute shit. Sorry for the sorry for the random thing. I don't think it's heavy. I think if you're on the intermediates, you don't get the DRS, but there is DRS. It makes this race even more interesting than I thought. The front 3 8-10s within each other now. They're really close together. Patrick losing the car slightly. Needs to be careful on the throttle. Chandler close by. Womack's close behind him too. The player 3/10 behind the Hobbit. Can he make an overtake on this part of the track? He's losing the back tires. Catches it very well. Temp slowly behind George Gamer. George Gamer low on ERS. Gets a very clean overtake. George literally right up him now. George sees the flashing behind the Mercedes, knowing that he's low on ERS. With his being on almost 100% ERS, he saved it very well. He could attack him later on in the race. The player slowly attacking Hobbit as well. George gets a 3-second penalty.
Mauricio with the fastest lap again.
It's very good racing from him so far. And here comes the player. Oh, he's very fast on the straight. The Racing Point can't do anything about it with the DRS. No overtake button because he's just taking the piss at this point from the player. Does he get away well?
Mauricio with the DRS on Biffa.
Biffa's defending quite well, has the racing line, no issues from him so far. Chandler gets overtaken. Oh, him and Womack side by side. Chandler goes a bit wide. Womack on the inside. Patrick taking a very comfortable lead now, up in first place. Now this race is his to lose. Chandler behind him with a penalty as well. This is all his. No pressure on you, son. Pepe gaining on Womack coming into the corner.
Mauricio still battling with Biffa, trying to get that advantage.
Nice little training in the Division 1 racing so far. Womack has a lot of pressure to chase Chandler, but he has to keep an eye behind him with Pepe with the second fastest time in qualifying. He's not going to be any joke to defend against. He's going to get DRS, both do. Chandler is in the trenches. Womack's coming up very fast behind him, but I think he'll have just enough time to get into the corner. Yes, he does. No one does a little dive. Womack's right behind Chandler. Pepe coming in too.
Denmark chasing Biffa. Will he get ahead? Goes on the outside.
They're side by side. That's very good. Oh, he gets touch. Who's faster?
Another bit of contact.
Oh, we do love to see it. That's great defending from Denmark's side. Biffa can't do much about it. Has to concede. He gets bumped in the back a little bit by Mauricio. Mauricio's too fast for his own good. Biffa gets a 3-second penalty. Mauricio has a lot of pace down that sector. Goes in on the inside, gets a clean overtake on the Biffa with the medium tires. He gets overshoots a little bit, well connected onto the curb. Very good driving from Mauricio. Very, very good driving. Again, extending his lead out in front is the Mercedes and Patrick. He said hello to me first, so I love you, big man. Denmark with a 1:22.5. The player with the fastest lap of 1:21.4.
I think the racers are getting used to this track.
Yeah, the rain has stopped.
It doesn't look like it's raining anymore.
Where do we go? Mauricio overtaking Biffa. They're still side by side.
Pepe taking second place from Mr. Chandler.
Chandler, oh, he's on the medium tires as well. Maybe the tires of Chandler running out a little bit. Chandler isn't going to give up that quickly, but he has to concede the position. We have a nice little train. A train from third place all the way until 7th and 8th. We have a great sandwich between the two Williams drivers. We love to see it. Mauricio again with...
Pepe has the advantage over Chandler. Chandler hasn't pitted yet. 9 laps on his softs. Pepe's on his mediums. 7 laps done.
Yeah, that's where the tires are coming in. Maybe we'll see a few pits coming soon. Chandler's getting attacked by Womack now. Denmark slowly behind. They'll both get DRS. With Biffa just outside the detection zone. A 119 from Pepe on the medium tires. He has shown his race pace on the harder compound today.
There's a blue flag.
Denmark is Denmark attacking Womack just on the inside of the track. Will he concede? No, not using any of his overtake button. What will happen? Pushing his teammate to the limits. Great overtake from Denmark here.
Temp with a 119.
A 119, almost dead from Temp. The two Mercedes do have race pace here. You can definitely see it. Maybe without the safety car, they'll be in a lot better positions. But unbelievable racing from them so far. We're going to watch Maurizio here in this sector again. Just look how well he takes it onto each curb, controlling his car nicely. Not too high on the revs. Catching Biffa easily. He's going to get DRS. Will he make a move on this straight? Both get DRS, but he's just faster on the straights. He's going to go for the on the inside. Overshoots it just a little bit. Comes on track. Biffa goes around the outside and regains his position. This is exciting stuff from Division 1. Womack's going to get straight DRS on his teammate on the straight. He's going in the pits. The first person to pit so far outside of the safety car. We will see more following.
Chandler pitted earlier.
Yeah. Oh, Chandler. Where's Chandler? Oh, he did go in.
Yeah.
He's on the medium tires now.
There's a bit of contact with Maurizio, but it's fine.
Will we have anybody in close? We have Temp who might get DRS. Does he? Yes, he does. He gets DRS on the McLaren of Diogo. And this Mercedes does fly, and we've seen it today in real life. Can he get him? Goes along the inside quite easily. The softs just beating the mediums of Diogo. Clean overtake, front lock up, but it does not matter. NFS with a 118.6, fastest lap so far. In 14th place with the fastest lap, and on the mediums. Oh, this is very exciting stuff from the Division 1. Pepe 0.7 behind Patrick, but he doesn't have the strategy. He's going into the pits. Will we see an overcut from Pepe? Pepe now needs to just absolutely floor it with Patrick coming on the next lap. Yellow flag sector 2. Oh, Temp almost losing his car again. Maybe he needs to get on that pit. Oh, we're side by side, Denmark and Maurizio. No, it's Biffa.
Yeah, Biffa.
Oh, yeah, I am chatting shit. Maurizio slowly behind softs. You know, Biffa on the medium tires as well, and he's pitted a bit earlier, didn't he, on the mediums? He might go an extra couple of laps. Maybe go on to another set of mediums, maybe hards, or again, it's just testing. Test your race pace against the other drivers.
I believe the top 5 had pitted with the safety car, right?
Yes, they did. And now let's see. We have Patrick in 6th place, 2 seconds behind on the fresher medium tires. So when Pepe goes in, what will he choose? Maybe go on the soft tires. If he can maybe he can manage those tires very well.
Pepe looking like he's got a comfortable lead for now.
Yeah, but we have Profit. He's coming in. The player who's in AI at the moment gets an overtake. Can he get a double? No, he stays behind against Patrick. Patrick goes absolutely wide. He spins out. What is going on with the Mercedes today? Both spinning, losing control of their car. Liverpool are winning 1-0. Here's Chandler. Here's Chandler on the outside. And two people come out the pits. Chandler utilizing his medium tires, overtaking from the pits, overtaking Star, who's not giving up too easy. Looks like he might go for a push. Doesn't do that. I think Chandler will get DRS again because he was in the detection zone. He does. He'll get a bit of an advantage. NFS retired from the session. He was the fastest driver so far.
Pepe now holds the fastest lap.
Pepe out in front. I get no times because the game is not going to show me absolute scenes. Mane did score with a Salah assist. Come on, give me. Oh, Pepe in for the pits. This would have been Patrick's chance to catch him and take first place back. Oh, he's still losing the tire, maybe not the temperature, losing the back end. Womack's pushing Denmark very hard, but he has the player in his sights.
Pepe pitted, Biffa takes first.
Biffa third place in the championship last year, showing them that he is no joke. Bronze isn't the colour for him, he wants that gold. The player gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Rookie mistake, my guy. Star.
Womack's taking over Denmark. Teammates battling.
These two are pushing. Oh, he's going onto the track. Denmark, what has he done? I don't know what happened, but he lagged right back onto the track, and we love to see it. Has with some technology nobody else has.
A reset to track.
Nah, was that a reset to track?
I don't know how he lagged that far.
I think his internet is bugging. Attempt with a 117.5 on the soft tires in the Mercedes. Again, Mercedes have that pace.
These drivers are getting faster each lap.
Yesterday we had a 117.1 from Renza in Division 2. Can anybody beat that by the end of this lap? We have just over half the race left. Anybody battling each other? The closest we have.
Hobbit is trying to catch up with George St. Gamer.
Maybe in the next detection zone. He does get DRS. Hopefully he can stay on the track. Does very well. Does he get close enough? Hopefully close enough for the long straight next. Another retirement in Division 1. The so-called best of the servers. Everyone getting penalties. Everyone DNFing. Unfortunate for Jackson for the spin out in the beginning. He's right up his back of George. George, he can smell what you ate for dinner. You've got to run, son. Go, go, go. He's going to get DRS. He uses overtake. He is gunning for you, son. Does he get him? Racing Point versus the Ferrari. Passes both. He's going side by side into the turn. George might have the advantage on the inside here. He does not. Clean overtake from the Racing Point. My voice is going, but you, sir, Hobbit, better than the movie. Unbelievable racing from you, sir. Here we have Patrick on the right behind him. He's going to AI, falling out. It's very difficult to overtake while they're lagging out like that. See, going off the track, jumping back on. Patrick might get DRS on this straight. Not enough to catch it, but enough to get him on that straight.
What is going on?
I don't understand. I would be crying. I would be so scared. He's going on the inside. Oh, he's moved. You know, that's honestly not his fault. Get better connection, to be honest with you. Nobody within DRS zone. We have Denmark right behind Patrick.
Pepe's taking lead again. Biffa has pitted. Just come out of the pit now.
Callum Gilmore says yes, Harvey. I don't know who that is, but yes, sir. So we have the Haas pushing the Mercedes. We have Star pushing Biffa, who is
Chandler.
Yes, and they're 0.4 right, 4 tenths right behind. Does not get the DRS, but will get it on the next one. He is gaining on the straights. Chandler, whose favorite car is the Williams, was in it last year, so should know the car very well. Doesn't really need much testing. Gets a little love tap. Oh, they're in love. He gets another one. Chandler is gonna cry in the Discord later now. He goes onto the grass. Chandler, do not. Chandler says no, sir. Chandler says no. Oh, Chandler is fuming. We know there's gonna be a complaint, but he's gonna chase him now. This is just testing. Nothing will happen, but he has to show his pace now. 0.9, stay inside that DRS and just marinate the overtake just a little bit. Star utilizing the spin.
Star Pro was trying to capitalize on that little situation there.
Now we have to focus on the mentality of Chandler. Unbelievable for him. What does he do now? Does he let the game get the better of him, or does he go and push?
I feel like he'll keep his cool a little bit. There's still a lot of laps left.
Yeah. You know, you have to manage the tires. Oh, Chandler has left the session. No, he hasn't.
I take it back. He must have rage quit.
Temp retired from the session as well. Biff for a 3-second penalty. Hopefully Chandler comes back. What is going on? 12 races left in Division 1. One of them has left the session. Hopefully he comes back soon.
We're halfway through this race, and about halfway through
A
the
safety
drivers.
car is out! Okay, now this is very good for Patrick, who went way too far just coming into the stadium. Now this is his point. I'm getting a comment somewhere. Let's find out what someone's going to say.
Go on, Harvey.
The Reminator says George Gamer is bad, and the Reminator, are you racing or are you just a spectator? I just want to know. Because if he's ahead of you, then I'm going to roast you, to be honest. But
Pepe really didn't want a safety car here. He was quite far ahead.
Evan Kane said George Gamer is so trash. Well, maybe, but he's still in the race. And
Well, was there an incident that we didn't see?
maybe, but there's 6 cars that are still in it. Yeah, I know George is racing, but who's racing and who's Reminator? Are you guys racing or are you guys spectating? Because not the same usernames, and it's kind of confusing. A lot of people pitting.
There's a lot of criticism going George St. Gamer's way.
Yeah, a lot of comments going against George, and
I feel like we've missed something, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Was an incident.
I think he might have started the safety car. I'm going to check the incident reports if there's anything.
Chandler joined and left the session again. It must be some connection error.
Maybe. George, I don't know what George did, and you know what? I want you to tell me why he's a bad driver. I would like to know from your point of view. Obviously, take the emotions out of it. Let's have a chat with the chat, because I want to know what makes him a bad driver. I want you to explain yourself to me. I want to know what makes him a bad driver. And you know what? We'll go on to him now. Focus on him.
I'm pretty sure, like, the way things are happening, there must have been like an incident that we didn't see.
Must have been, because I didn't say anything. See, he's warming his tires. That's how you know he's above Division 2.
Like, all of this criticism came all at one point, so I think it was around the safety car, so maybe he caused an accident.
Well, it said I got another comment, but I didn't get shit. Yeah. So far I haven't got any comments about why George is a bad driver. We have Patrick leaving the session as well. What's happening with these guys? George has caught up to the pack now. He told me that he'd win. Okay, fair enough. If he told you he's gonna win and he ended up here, then I wouldn't say he's bad. I'll just say he didn't predict the future. George in 7th place. Where's the? That's the interval. Where's the? George has gone up 6 position. 6 position. George has gone up 6 positions since the start. So I'm going to back him. He's another team principal in the Euro Series. Yeah, you guys are telling me. I know. I can see George Gamer is there. I see him.
I just wonder what sparked all this hate.
Yeah, characteristics. Yeah, that's George. See, George, I'm backing you, big man. You've gone up 6 positions. You're another team principal. I will defend you to my grave. These guys are salty.
He's in 6th, not even in top 5. How bad?
Not that, not even top 5. Oh, unbelievable. I want to know if these guys are racing, but I want to see on the race restart what tires have they gone on. So we've got a few hard tires from Denmark, medium tires from Pepe, hards from Chandler, Rumax hards. It's gonna be quite. Oh, the sun's coming out a little bit. The track will dry a lot. It'll be a lot easier to warm your tires now a little bit. He has to go, blood. He has to go. He ditches us on pro clubs. Fair enough.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. You guys salty that he's your best pro clubs player, and you guys lose without him. It's calm. Daniel Sinden.
Is the safety car going in now, or?
I think it must be. Yeah, Denmark's setting the pace.
Yeah, he's slowing it down a little bit.
Now let's see the launch of Denmark. He's still warming up his tires for the launch. Pepe comes onto his on the outside. Here we go. Pepe gets a very good launch right up in the slipstream of Denmark. Them two get away very quickly. Pepe on the outside straight away. If you go on the outside, you do get the advantage onto the next turn. Chandler gets a front row seat to this amazing overtake. Oh yes, he does. Pepe overtakes. Chandler just behind Denmark. Can he keep pushing? Womax gets a penalty. Unbelievable, son.
And Pepe's off.
Pepe went off? Oh, I thought you were, I was like, you got me excited. George in 10th place. Yo, George, you gotta shush. You gotta shush the critics.
Mauricio is out.
Where'd he go?
We've got 10 racers.
Everyone is guaranteed points today. Congratulations. George Gamer following up to the Hobbit. They're all just a little bit behind the train. Diogo.
It looks like Chandler sorted out his internet. He's back in it.
Woo! He's right behind Denmark as well. We have
Everyone's quite grouped, to be honest.
Pepe just going away 2 seconds ahead of Denmark.
Except Pepe's sailing away right now.
Yeah, Pepe's gone on these mediums. Must have got the right temperature, but the hards will come in clutch later on. But Denmark 7 laps on these hard tires as well. Diogo 15 laps on his mediums. Biffa very brave to go on the sauce, maybe testing out his pace. I could beat George with one finger. Alright. Since we have a lot of George fans, let's find out. He is in DRS zone, just a bit under the second. George, you've got a lot of fans here, a lot of people taking the piss. You got to shush your critics, big man. He will remain in the DRS zone. Oh, the DRS zone doesn't come out until the next lap, I think. Shush. Vote Nico. Oh, what an overtake! The Hobbit spins out. George in 9th place gains. What an amazing overtake from George there.
There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Chandler gets spun out.
It was Chandler in Denmark, right?
Chandler hitting the wall multiple times. What is happening? Is this Division 1 or Division 4? We don't know. Not gonna lie, it's a virtual safety car. Pepe out in front, 5 seconds on 2nd place. Honestly,
Hobbit like put his foot down into that pit.
Denmark has retired from the session. Nine drivers remaining. George up in 6th, utilizing that virtual safety car. Everyone's spinning now. George maneuvering to a T to get through that carnage without taking a little bit of damage. Hobbit retired as well. Only 8 drivers left. DRS is enabled. George with a 3-second time penalty. Unbelievable.
At this rate, I think George might get a podium. There's a lot of people just leaving, retiring from the session. A lot of damage.
The player with bad connection. George gets wing damage with the player with bad connection.
And the player is going through everyone.
Biffa has left the session as well.
Biffa has it?
Yeah, he's left the session. Oh, he's lost more part of his wing.
The Biffa, no longer,
the AI.
Let's say AI.
I'm gonna tell you with the 12 people watching right now, I'm gonna tell you from the bottom of my heart, I'm very disappointed in the Division 1. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We had a very good quali. A lot of people who with very fast times, just the race just didn't go the way that everybody wanted it to. More than was it more than half? Yeah, more than half of the server either leaving or DNFing. It's not what you want to see in our Division 1, I'm not gonna lie. The player's a pagan. Well, the player isn't racing, it was his AI.
Yeah.
How can he say good quality when George is in it? Man, leave him alone. He just took wing damage. Let me guess, he like didn't pass you the ball once in pro clubs, and now you're having to go with him.
Chandler on the sauce, trying to gain a few positions here.
Yeah, you know, pitting his nose right inside Biffa.
Diego with the same idea.
Sector 2, yellow flag. The player slowed down massively.
What is going on today? What happened in this race?
A reset to track just happened as well. The George Gamer is right next to him. I have no idea what is going on, and he missed an banned the player. He missed an open goal more than once, a bit more than once. George sucks at pro clubs.
Hashtag George.
You know what? Fair play, George. If you're not passing to your teammates, I can't back you, big man.
Looks like Diogo had some damage. He had to pit again. And Pepe's just sailing away.
Yeah, Pepe, if he manages not to lap the player and hit him in the back, then... Wait, let's check the penalties. He's got 6 seconds. George Gamer with a 21-second penalty. I think he may be a bit fucked, I'm not gonna lie. But...
21 seconds. Chandler's looking to overtake George as we speak.
Okay, Chandler, we have given him a bit of banter about the complaining on Discord, but let's find out how he goes after George. He gets the DRS. Will he get the move done? Does he have the patience? He does. Takes a really good line, better than George's. He's up his ass, picking grass, going around this turn. Now this is the part of the track that makes or breaks you pushing for that stadium turn. George does a very good line. He's getting pressure. He does get a bit away from Chandler, but Chandler will still remain in the DRS zone. He's in the detection. He's coming up to DRS. He's only going to get close. I don't think he'll get the move done just yet.
Considering all the hay he's getting, that was pretty well done.
Yeah. He's going to get DRS on George now. Can he defend? Can he defend against... Oh, he swerves! He's absolutely swerved at him! Dirty! He's come against him again! That is unbelievable dirty shit from George, and he spun him out! Oh, George!
There is a complaint incoming,
surely. That is absolutely disgusting from George. Honestly, Chandler, if I were you, I'd honestly just leave. That is fucking disgraceful from George.
George was getting a lot of hate, got to his head, and he took it out on Chandler.
He honestly, if his friend said he's in a PS4 party with us, and he must have been gassed by his friends. He's been influenced to defend like an idiot. I can't defend you at all, George. Chandler, I'm very sorry you have to go through that.
If you take Chandler out, we'll let you back in our pro club team.
Honestly, you don't even deserve to play. Delete your FIFA game. Delete F. That is. Honestly, we had a player kicked out of Division 2 yesterday for dirty driving. Shim has a lot to think about from here.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You do hate to see it.
And he said, disgusting race, Denmark. By the way, these comments are awesome. Thank you very much, Denmark. Honestly, you're amazing. Don't tell me, shush all your mothers. All your mothers who would tell me to just suck all your mums. Yeah, okay, suck it. It's like football Twitter coming onto YouTube comments. Shut up, man. Honestly, if I was Chandler, I'd literally go in the pit and whack him. He's going straight to the pit. Well done on you, sir. Denmark Johnson, you think you're bad. Let's see anything else. We have Diogo. Classic kick, George. I have no power on doing that. That is honestly disgraceful. Disgrace from defending from George. I've actually never seen anything as bad as that since.
The thing is, it's just like a warm-up race, you know, before the season starts.
Yep. George, I'm not gonna lie. Either your friends got in your head, or that was just a severe lack of your judgment there. Fair play to Chandler for staying in the race, though. Like honestly, if I was him, I'd have left a long time. Scrap outside Diddle. Who goes to Diddle, you cheap fuck?
Oh.
George has got his pro club's team here to cheer him on, and Chandler, fair play to you. Biffa still in the race.
Everyone's spread out. There's not really much going on.
No, Pepe is absolutely smashing it out front.
If I was Pepe, I'd be maybe going get some softs.
J2 Sloper called me a smelly weirdo. Not as smelly as your mum's vagina. Star Pro Foot Rumac still in the race. Give George the championship. He has to at least get a podium for me to even back that idea. Biffa, Chandler, it's honestly done out. There's nothing exciting going on.
I really expected more from a Div 1 race, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to end with 8 races.
Take no credit away from like Pepe and Starpoint.
No, Pepe was...
Pepe rapid.
You play F1 unique. Yeah, you're sitting here watching me watch F1, you big man. So I don't think you're in a position to speak. I love commentating, roasting the comments from 10-year-olds who somehow got a YouTube channel. We do love to see it. Imagine commentating you potato. Imagine commenting on me commentating you vegetable. We do love to see it. We have 10-year-olds in the comments. We've got no exciting racing going on, so we're just watching Pepe because he's well out in front. Don't diss the commentator. Nah, it's fine. Like, the parents didn't show him enough attention as a child, so they need this. They need me to show them it. We need to show them the attention that they didn't get. I do love this. I love this side of the commentating business. Nobody.
It should really be smooth sailing for everyone in their positions, from the looks of it.
J2's dad left. Make fun of him for that, please. I feel like I feel like I can't add to the childhood trauma that he's gonna get, that he already has. But J2, where's bro? I can't even see the comments. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah. Very, very boring end to the race, I'm not gonna lie.
No action anywhere.
Evan, you're blonde. Alright, calm down there. Evan, J2's dad left him, make fun of him for that. Hashtag J2 has no dad. I would have left if I was his dad, to be honest.
Hashtag J2 has no dad.
Unbelievable scenes. I'm gonna pin the message. J2 has no dad. Yeah, so
starting to trend in the comments.
okay, I'm joining in as well. There you go.
George retired.
Oh, there you go, boys. George has retired. Now you can all go tug each other off whilst playing pro clubs. It's honestly been a pleasure.
I think he crashed. It was a safety car.
A safety car, yeah.
This could actually
benefit Chandler.
Race a little bit, you know.
Yeah. It's only 5 laps left. There'll only be like 2 laps left of the race.
And how fitting it be George. I
George
can see the
has
comments.
well, J2 has no dad.
Yeah.
So George has left the race, and I'm guessing his, group of thugs who have come into the comments are going to leave with him. Enjoy your pro clubs, and maybe try getting out of Division 10 as well if you can. Oh wait, Chandler has to go around again.
Yeah, he was. He was blue flagged. The accident with George really hurt him.
Can I apologize for the behalf of my friends? I mean, find better friends, mate. That's the only thing I can tell you. But yeah, it's not a problem. It was good banter. We found out J2 has no dad, so it's fine. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for the safety car to reset, and then we can. Then we can get excited for some actual racing again. But how far away is he now? Yeah, like only the front two have actually caught the safety car. The players eventually caught up. You know, actually, I'm quite surprised with the Williams as well, because he says shush. Ooh. Yes, I'm very surprised about the Williams as well, because they've got two drivers who haven't DNF'd, and think so have the AlphaTauri as well. So that's very good news for them, that they can withstand the multiple safety cars and the crashes, and they're just kind of out the mix of that. Oh, it's okay, George. Your friends are still here. What a dad. What's English even? I don't even know. What a dad. Imagine telling me to shush when your name's Daniel. Comment. Damn, Daniel. George, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't looking good for you for the aftermath of this race.
Everyone's on their softs.
I think Chandler
should be an interesting final few laps.
I wonder what his tire wear is, because Chandler's the only one that hasn't. Diogo has to catch up as well. Is Diogo caught up? Not yet.
He's not far, just one turn.
Oh, Womax has spun out.
Did he take any damage?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like he did. Chandler's going to catch him right at the end of this. And I think the safety car is going in. Yes, it is.
Yeah. We have a race now. Hopefully we can avoid any collisions in this restart.
And the restart is gone. Chandler might actually have really, really, really hot tires, and I think like they all got a better overtake, a better takeoff than him. Pepe doing Pepe things out in front. The player gets a little bit of a lock up.
Who spins out Star Pro?
Oh, there's wing damage everywhere. If there's another safety car, it'll just end up finishing the race. Chandler from dead last, from 28 seconds back. Safety car saved him a little bit, did enough to catch up, and now is in 6th place. I don't think the DRS will open until the race is over as well. Maybe on the last lap. So if Chandler can just stay can get inside that second. Womack's with 3/10 behind. The Pepe has done absolutely unbelievable this race. He's already out of the DRS zone from the player. Diogo 1 second behind him as well.
Chandler looking to take on Biffa.
Oh, where the fuck has he come from? Star takes a very, very unorthodox line. Chandler just has to let it happen, otherwise he's going to take damage too.
I'm sure Star has some damage, he didn't pit.
Nah, there's no point in pitting, there's only 2 laps left. He is struggling on the straight a little bit. Chandler with 50% ERS, overtake button is on.
Chandler will definitely be looking to take over Star.
Star still has that straight speed.
But how will he handle these turns?
I think Biff was the one with the... Oh, Chandler on the outside. He does get... nothing. The 2 AlphaTauris are blocking him off. Nothing else happening. All eyes on you, Mr. Chandler. They go too wide into this turn. No notification about the DRS just yet. Will Chandler be aggressive? Chandler's very good at this part of this sector too now. Rides the curb. He gains on Biffa. Tries to go on the outside. Nope, absolutely stuffs him. Breaks his ankles. Fakes it completely. Goes into the back. He gets wing damage, I believe. They go side by side into the braking zone. Good overtake from Chandler. Biffa won't give up that easily. And I think somebody just got the fastest lap.
Yeah, it was Pepe.
Pepe with a 1:16.1, 1:16 with 0.03 of a second away from the player. Chandler with a 1:16.3. Unbelievable pace from you lot in this race today. I'm very, very, very happy to see that you lot are still pushing for the last sections of this race. Last lap. Can Chandler put a last push on Star? It looks very unlikely. Anybody else battling?
It looks like Womack with the penalties will be getting a podium.
Really?
Yeah,
penalties?
Diogo has 18 seconds.
Yes, he will.
The player has 12 seconds. Can he... I don't know about...
Maybe Womack might get P2. We'll find out. If he gets close enough, we'll keep an eye out on him with only a 3-second penalty.
And Star Pro.
He goes for the overtake. He gets the DRS in the last lap. It's dirty. It's dirty defending from Diogo. Womack still gets the overtake anyway. Diogo with another 3-second penalty. Surely he goes dirty across. That is outrageous stuff from Diogo. Diogo just admits defeat. Squeezes him again. And here Star is edging onto the podium. He's done it again. He pushed him into the pits. He is going to be absolutely fuming with that. Diogo, you absolute watermelon. What the fuck are you doing?
You hate to see this. This is from the elite division.
Womack still finished 3rd place in the pits. We do like to say it. Diogo driving the day, my ass. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to keep silent.
That's surely a game glitch, right?
That is disgusting from Diogo there. Very well raced from Pepe. We have to give him credit. It
was marred by a lot of dirty driving though.
I would have loved.
Feel bad for him.
Yeah, I know. But Pepe, the outstanding driver of today. Unfortunate that Jackson did DNF early on. It would have been a very good battle between you two. And all I can say is I can't wait to watch next week's race. Maybe next week with...
Chandler did finish in 4th. Considering the position he was in, that's not bad. Womack did end up in a podium.
Yeah, it's very close for the fastest times between the player. Williams do look like a very strong team this season as well. Definitely can go for the constructors. The player 2nd last year and 2nd in today's race. All I could say is sets up the season very well. Hopefully better driving next week with less safety cars and more overtakes, more pushing and better battling. And you know, from my end, it was a pleasure being here and commentating for the 2nd time, even with football Twitter coming in. Anyway, see you guys next week.
Until next time.